Hello, America, and welcome to the first episode of The Nate Lewis Show, where I talk about pretty much whatever I want. Now, this being my first show, I'm going to kind of bring you guys up to speed on what's happened thus far in the 21st century, just so we can all be on the same page. So here goes. The short version of the history of the new millennium. January 1st, 2000. Y2K is supposed to send us back to the Stone Age, but ends up being a load of crap. Which wasn't really a big surprise to most of the population, which spent the night at their friend J-Rock's house, with their hot ex-girlfriend, drinking beer and vodka to the point of obliteration, and at some point seeing their friend Chris run out of the guest bedroom because their friend Justin had just peed on them. Maybe that was just me. But for the people that believe the Y2K bug, probably due to having the common sense of a navel orange, New Year's Eve was spent in stocked bomb shelters, praying, crying, presumably wetting themselves, and likely wearing foil on their head. May 4th, 2000. The I Love You virus spread by email is sent to over 20 countries, causing 5.5 billion in damages. It was thought to be the fastest moving and most widespread virus ever. Which wasn't true, because later that year, Paris Hilton came on the scene. November 7th, 2000. George Bush is elected to become the 43rd president, even though he didn't actually get the most votes. February 18th, 2001. The driver of the number 3 Goodwrench car, Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Intimidator, tries unsuccessfully to intimidate Ken Schrader and hits the wall at the Daytona 500 and dies. Millions of rednecks get wasted off natural ice to mourn. April 8th, 2001. Tiger Woods becomes the first golfer in history to own all 4 major championships at the same time. I don't know about you, but if I were him, I would have used my money and fame to get some action. June 11th, 2001. Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City Bomber, is put to death, which makes the final score Oklahoma City 1, Timothy McVeigh 168. That was a terrible joke. September 11th, 2001. A group of 19 men under the direction of Osama bin Laden hijacked 4 planes and crashed them into the Twin Towers in the Pentagon, killing over 6,000 people. Pretty serious event, so I probably shouldn't make fun. Knock knock. Who's there? 9/11. 9/11 who? You said you'd never forget. 2002 was really boring. No, seriously, look it up. May 19th, 2003. The US has had it up to here with Al-Qaeda, which is based in Afghanistan. So naturally we declare war on Iraq. June 9th, 2003. The most important news of the decade. My daughter, Emma Lynn Geraldine Lewis, is born. November 20th, 2003. Michael Jackson is arrested. Again, for allegedly being a, well, you know, like your drunk stepdad. January 4th, 2004. NASA's rover lands on Mars. There was no sign of life, which made NASA's brand new specially designed Martian spacesuit seem kind of silly. February 4th, 2004. Facebook is founded and millions of people around the world have yet another reason to not go outside. This new life-sucking social network is based around status updates, walls, likes, comments. People can log in from their mobile phones and tell you whatever they want. From what you're doing, what you did last night, advice, and stuff you should never, ever share. Now, Facebook itself is addicting, but then there's Mafia Wars, Yoville, Farmville, Fishville, Petville, Cafe World, Bejeweled Blitz. Stop! Seriously, it's a nice day. Take the kids to the park. Go outside. You never know who you might meet. August 12, 2004. New Jersey Governor James McGreevey announces that he's a gay American and will resign. Ha ha! Suck it, New Jersey. That's my governor. 2005. The real estate boom is at its peak. This is due to the fact that banks have, apparently, stopped taking their Ritalin and have decided to throw their usual criteria for loans out the window. Factors like good credit, income, become irrelevant. And then there are the countless groups of highly evolved leeches, or as they're referred to in the industry, loan officers, that were making a vulgar amount of money by putting people to a mortgage that was way beyond their means. Phrases like subprime, stated income, adjustable rate mortgages, refi, and home equity line of credit were heard spewing out of these leeches' mouth and into the ear of some poor schmo that thought he had just found the Contra-style cheat code to the American dream. It went something like this. Hey listen, I know you work at McDonald's and your credit score's under 500, but don't worry about it. We have some lenders that are just giving away adjustable rate mortgages to subprime borrowers. We'll just go stated income. We can tell them you make like $2,000. They won't even check on it. And you can be in a $350,000 home in 30 days. The mortgage payment will be a little high, but it's okay. After a couple years of you never missing the payment, we'll just refi, and at that point you'll have some equity. We can get your home equity line of credit. It'll be perfect! Alright, that sounds good. Now listen, your first mortgage payment with $2,700 is going to be due on the 15th. You can get some overtime and make these, right? Now this, of course, was immediately preceded by the telephone ringing for the 12th time that evening, with somebody on the other line saying, "Hello, is Mr. Johnson there?" So Thank you, leeches, for leaving millions of Americans homeless and in debt, giving us the highest foreclosure rate in history, and likely leading to the Second Great Depression. Douchebags. June 13th, 2005. Michael Jackson is cleared of all charges, and the sound of little boys' asses clenching can be heard around the world. August 29th, 2005. Hurricane Katrina devastates the southeast and displacing more than 200,000 people from Louisiana alone. And apparently, George Bush doesn't care about black people. But then again, consider the source. 2006. Also pretty boring. January 9th, 2007. Apple unveils the iPhone. Geeks of the world stand in line for hours, drooling, to get their hands on it. And it's awesome. Until it falls off your lap and lands on its screen on anything harder than popcorn. August 9th, 2007. 2 years after the real estate boom, the BBC reports that the U.S. mortgage industry is suffering. President Bush is quoted as saying that the market should yield a soft landing. In reality, the U.S. economy started a downward spiral that is, to this day, not quite finished. It's so bad that some academic types were predicting that the U.S. would split into smaller countries. Side note, if that were to happen, California would become the 8th largest economy in the world. July 11th, 2008. Oil is going for $147 a barrel. You regret buying the Hummer, but the human instinct to survive takes over. August 16th, 2008. Michael Phelps, U.S. Olympic swimmer, wins a record-breaking 8 gold medals at the Olympics in Beijing, bringing his total for Olympic gold medals up to 14, and he set 5 world records in the process. 5 months later, he's caught smoking pot, which is awesome! November 4th, 2008. Barack Obama becomes America's first black president. He is inaugurated, as usual, on January 20th, 2009. And is immediately blamed for all of America's problems. But as Americans, can we really blame Barack Obama for all of our problems? Oh. January 15th, 2009. Chesley Sullenberger III, or Sully, made a miraculous emergency landing into the Hudson River after a bird strike crippled his plane, saving the life of all 155 passengers on board. This only furthers my theory that birds are trying to take over the world. June 25th, 2009. Michael Jackson dies from an accidental drug overdose. Or he may have been murdered. Or it could have been a drug-induced heart attack. In any case, I am actually a huge Michael Jackson fan, so I'm not going to make fun of this. Rest in peace, MJ. You probably look like this by now. November 6th, 2009. U.S. unemployment hits 10.2%, the highest it's been in over 25 years. But it's okay, because due to outsourcing by American businesses, people in New Delhi have a job. November 28th, 2009. Tiger Woods crashes his SUV into a tree outside his home near Orlando, Florida at 2:30 in the morning. Reports suggest that his extremely hot wife, Elin, had smashed the windows out of his SUV, somewhat ironically, with a golf club after she figured out he was cheating. Less than 1 month later, Tiger announces a hiatus from golf amidst a cheating scandal. And since then, 14 women have stepped forward and claimed to be Tiger Woods' mistresses. Go get 'em, Tiger! January 12th, 2010. A 7.0 earthquake pretty much levels Haiti, which is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. The Haitian government put out a confirmed death toll of over 230,000 people. This prompted Lionel Richie and Quincy Jones to redo We Are the World to raise money for Haiti. The resulting song made me want to go to Haiti and stab someone. They auto-tuned part of it for the love of God. So that's it for my first show. Make sure you subscribe and rate. And I want to know what you have to say. So leave a comment or post a video response. Well, America, it is what it is. I'm Nate Lewis. See you next time.